I mean, we are live, Jeff.
Okay. Hello, patrons of I don't know what I'm trying to say. Patrons of the arts of the of bingo. All right. So our special announcement today, we're going to be doing a 1v1 me and Ramato. And you might think that's like kind of weird or like kind of random. Like, why are we just doing a 1v1? I don't know. It's like these last few matches have been so like showcase matches have been like the craziest formats in the world, like new format ideas. Well, today, and I wrote down these remarks, so if I sound like unnaturally like scripted, sorry. I just didn't want this to be like 30 minutes. So today, after this event, we'll be launching a document that has every speedrunning event online and in person that I could locate over the next 6 months. So we've been thinking about ways we could expand bingo and like show it to more people. And as a result, we thought a great way to do it would be to get a lockout bingo match into every showcase possible, and we're gonna obviously open this up to the entire community. Now I don't really use Twitter or like social media, so there's like a pretty firm possibility I'm missing some big ones. So I'd appreciate it once we launch this channel if like people could post any events or marathons that we're missing, local, big, small. Just let us know, and it might get added. It probably will. So we're gonna launch a new channel today in the Bingo Discord that'll let players know about upcoming marathons and speedrunning events, so that we can recruit players to submit as many as possible. And again, there will be a Google document listing all of them and their submission status. So you're gonna be able to sign up for this kind of role if you're interested with an emote in our welcome channel, which is now live. It was actually like live 3 days ago, but no one noticed. It's the Bergie cubed emote, so great emote. We're gonna be pinging said role for each upcoming submission date, like we would for like if we needed like a commentator or a restreamer. And then from there you could sign up for them. So ideally you're gonna need to record a showcase match for these submissions. If you've played a match with your anticipated partner, you might be able to submit that. I mean, that would be better than nothing, but generally speaking, we are recommending you record a fresh match. And you could schedule it in the same way you would a tournament match. So you could like then ping for restreamers and commentators. So if you're a viewer of Bingo, you might get some extra content in the coming months. For commentators of this match, of these kind of matches, we recommend you keep it PG. No swearing, no edgy, crass jokes, no inside jokes. We're not trying to be lame. It's just like a lot of marathons are usually not a fan of that, to be honest. So instead, like just kind of focus on like the basics of lockout, explain like the basic tricks, and just kind of assume that people haven't really watched it before. We're also kind of discussing the moderation team is discussing the possibility of a travel stipend if you do get an event in person. It's obviously not going to be like, a lot of money. It'll just be like a little something. And I'm actually like personally really excited about this. So I might throw in some of my own money for that. But that's to be discussed at a later date. And also like what the travel situation is like. Like if you have a match down the street, we're probably not going to give you money if it's like right by your house. Um, so, okay. But today you're going to witness me and Ramato do a clean showcase match. Larvi and Poga are going to commentate and not flame me too much because it's a because it's a marathon submission. And me
Wait,
and Ramato will be submitting this for an online submission after, and then we're probably going to use this for other online submissions if we don't fill them up. But obviously, we'd like to get as many like bingo players to submit as possible. We don't want every submission to just be like me and Ramato. So our goal again is one per marathon. It's kind of ambitious, and the ultimate goal would be to get something like GDQ, something like that. ESA. I think ESA has done some bingo stuff, but um, anyways, enjoy the match today. It's gonna go great. And thanks, restreamers and commentators, for being here. And we're gonna post this after this, so if you missed anything I said, just yeah, check it out. Okay, have fun, guys.
thank you, Jeff. Good luck.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good match, Jeff. Good luck. Hello, Laurie.
Hello, hello, Pogo.
Hello,
Honestly,
Sunshine Community.
before we begin the part that would be appropriate for a submission, I think Jeff's lack of faith is very hurtful. Personally, we have commentated a bingo match that was on Pace, I think, on a Pace marathon together. I remember that.
True. I remember that. Yes. Yes.
Was it a Romano versus JJ match? That feels like that was what
I
happened.
don't remember
but
who that was now.
If anyone remembers, if any actual
Yep.
bingo fans remember the Pace match. I would like to. I'd like to at
Jay
least
just speaks
see.
to me. I don't know who else was there, but yeah.
Mm. But instead, we have two other of the most elite players. Ramado's the GOAT of Bingo, of Sunshine Bingo. And Jeff. Oh, Jeff has not won when Ramado was there, but that's true for basically anyone else. He has recently taken a game of Ramado in the latest tournament, Dawn of a Dynasty, in a specific format called Invasion. So he's going to be, very. He's capable. He's capable of beating Ramado, and that's all saying, or that's said with very high praises. Um,
I would say Jeff is maybe the most capable of beating Ramato today, probably.
Definitely.
So this is the best match you can have in the Bingo Sunshine community, probably.
Mm. And it's going to be the most pure format of them all. Regular lockout, first to 13 out of 25 goals. For most of these goals, they function very simple. It says what you have to acquire, or maybe for like a challenge shine, what you have to do. And once you've done it, then this is a goal that you are allowed to click and you are allowed to just keep. There are very few exceptions. Well, there's one exception, and that is the lives goals, and we have one of them here that you can actually lose if you fall below 25 lives. But for most of the other things, you go into a level, you do the shines, the respective shines, you get blue coins that are the ones that are associated with a goal, and you progress very forwardly. And Pogo, why is why do we care about Sunshine Bingo in particular? What do you think makes Sunshine Bingo as or Sunshine Lockout as good as it is?
There's many aspects in Bingo that are very good, but I would say the fact that you can access multiple worlds in quite a short amount of time in Sunshine is making this very interesting, because all the worlds have their specific things. Sometimes they have the same things as other worlds, sometimes not. And you have to pick the best world in your opinion. And yeah, since you have access to all of them very quickly, your decision is really important, and this is what makes Bingo very interesting to me. The fact that you have the choice. It's not, a straightforward game. You don't go to first world, then second world, then third world. You already have access to the last world of the game, literally, as you enter the Delfino Plaza, Pianta
Oh,
Village, for example. So the fact that
that's
it's really open like that is very interesting.
I think it has like some slight caveats. I think it's more the mix of how open the game is and how
Yep.
linear at the same time. For like most of the levels, you have to progress from episode 1 onwards, but you have access to Pianta Village immediately. Bianco access is very soon after. Rico Harbor is also very accessible at 3 total shines and having Bianco unlocked. Gelado Beach is at 5 shines and having Bianco unlocked. Pinner Park is at 10 shines, which is slightly later, I guess, but it's not that far away either. Cerner Beach is actually accessible for most of the times, except for the very beginning, because of a trick called Cerner Whenever
hmm
that we might see, possibly. I don't know, this card doesn't
I actually didn't
have...
read the card yet.
And this card doesn't have a lot of Cerner, so maybe this is not something that we'll get to see.
Maybe
And
for 5
Loki-
bosses.
Yeah, and Noki Bay is available when you have unlocked when you have unlocked Pinner, so also Gelado Beach, Rico Harbor, and Bianco Hills, and have 20 shines, and that's like the late game thing.
Yeah.
So it is not like completely open where everything is always possible, but it's sort of it has branching paths, and a lot of the goals are balanced in a very progressive way, such as we have 4 and 5 bosses, we have 4 secrets, and there could be other other goals like red coins or hiddens or something that you can kind of track by knowing which level your opponent has a gun in, but you don't really know like where they would want to head next. So I think this dynamic is always going to be very interesting. Bianco Hills is the first level, and it's typically the one that has the most flexibility. It has a boss basically immediately available because you can skip episode 1. Episode 3 is a secret. Episode 4 is a red coin shine, and in every secret you can also get a hidden shine, so you have an early accessible hidden as well. You just have a lot of options. You have a good access to blue coins, enemies, and everything. So one of the most standard beginnings is just very standard going into unlocking Bianca and going into there.
Except on this card, from what I'm reading, I don't know if you've read it already, but like it seems like Pianta into Pina is a very strong decision here in this specific card. Should we talk about the card, or do you want to elaborate a little bit more about the game?
Yeah, you mentioned Pianta into Pinna, and that's kind of one of the core ideas as well. Pianta is Pianta doesn't provide like a lot of shines or a lot of blues that are able to be categorized. It has good accessible M's or M graffitis that you can get. But it doesn't have like a secret early, like the earliest is in episode 5. It doesn't have a boss. The chomplets and the big chomp are not considered boss shines. It doesn't have a
They are
hidden
mini boss.
early.
They are mini boss.
They're mini bosses, but they're not boss shines. It doesn't have like a hidden early. It doesn't have a red early. So it's typically not a great world in that sense. The big benefit to Bianco, for instance, is that the shines are on average pretty fast.
In Pianta, you said, or
Yes, in
yeah, Pianta.
Pianta.
Yeah.
So you get your shine count pretty early on, higher up, and I said Pinner Park unlocks at 10 shines, and getting to 10 shines with Pianta is typically faster than going into Bianco. So this is a kind of a core idea, and this is facilitated by 16 Pianta, 6 shines from 2 worlds. Where Pianta shines are typically fast. Pianta Shell Mario is in.
You've got Pianta Hidden. You've got mini bosses,
Pianta
goes well
Hidden.
with Pianta 1 and Pianta 4.
Yes, yes.
And Pianta
Pianta
Blues as
hundreds,
well.
I guess. Pianta hundreds,
like-
I guess.
Yeah, Pianta 100, of course. In Pianta 5 is easier than Pianta 1. And of course, like, Pianta 5 is a secret. And if you want 4 secrets, look, both of them are going to Pianta already. And yeah, 4 secrets. If you do Pianta 5, you do Gelato 1 on your way to 10 shines. And then you have access to 2 secrets in Pina. That's 4 of them. And you have on the card 2 secrets in 1 level. This goal means you need to get 2 secrets in 1 unique level. And it doesn't have, like, it has to not be 2 different levels. And only 3 worlds have that, as far as I know. It's Pina Park, Bianco Hills, and Sirena. But we did establish Sirena is not really great on this card, so...
Yeah, there's nothing in Serena, and Serena is like already one of the slowest levels. And with Serena, whenever it adds like a bit more time, so it's pretty unviable here. Deep Bianco is possible with 5 Bianco shines and 4 and 5 boss shines. It is fine, but it's not the absolute strongest indeed. So maybe Pianta just offers more. Good call, because I haven't looked at Pianta when you have mentioned it.
It's fine, but yeah, because you were like basically explaining the game. I was like, I'm gonna just take time to read the card and anticipate what could be good. And we are literally seeing both players doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Doing Pianta 1 and finishing some blues before grabbing the shine. Most likely one of the most optimal routes known to get to 16 Pianta blues, which is only possible by episode 3. And I'm not surprised Jeff is going for this, because Jeff is the slower player, basically. By not a lot, but a little bit. and Rimato has shown consistency a lot, which makes Jeff maybe commit to less likely goals. Problem is, Rimato had troubles finishing Pianta 1, and decided to also get blue coins after this. And you can see, just like that, like Jeff has 7 blue coins while Rimato only has 5. So yeah, little advantage for Jeff. And we'll see what they decide to pick as the first goal. Obviously, the fastest one in Pianta will be blues, but do you want to
16
commit to
isn't
that?
Yeah, 16 isn't as great. They picked up a bunch of them in episode 1, including the links, and the links are typically one of the slowest blue coins because you have to travel back and forth, you get like a little cutscene. Yeah, like less efficient in some way, and for 16 you might have to get some of the IKEA ones, like the Under Village M that Jeff is grabbing. It
I
is
think
an
the Inner
M.
Village M is good for 17 Ms at least. Really.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
I would not
And
have committed to all blues, I think.
yeah, maybe only maybe to the ones that are very seamless in Piata 1, like the ones, the waterfall that both of them got, maybe under the little bridge, like in the river. Those are pretty accessible in Piata 1 without losing a lot of time.
Yeah. Do you expect anyone to enter Rico 1 before going to Pina Park? Because Rico 1 would be like one boss. It would be 17 Ms. Like when you enter Pina, you can finish 17 Ms, or maybe even before. And Rico 1 combined with fast blues is like worth it 2 shines, you know. So this could make up for the fact that the shine is a bit slow, but also you have bosses on the card. So do we see Rico 1 before Pina is my question right now. I'm not so sure.
I think that's a very interesting question. I think there's arguments for both, and I think it might just depend on who gets the first click. So
Yeah, I agree.
so one advantage that both of the players will have is they will get 2 different advantages. One of them will get the goal, and the other will know that the other is in Pianta. While the player who got 16 Piata blues, the goal, will not be able to know that they've been followed.
Yep.
And so they might think, okay, my opponent might be Bianco and might not win the pinner race, so I can afford a Rico 1. Or they might think, oh, my opponent might have committed to Piata Shines instead of Piata Blues, and maybe I can't afford this. But I think it's more likely.
Sorry, I thought Jeff was close to 16 blues. Nah, yeah, 15. Wow. So yeah, sorry.
Yeah, in the early game, like these races can happen. The choice of blue coins, I think, is what made the big difference. But Jeff has an extra M over Rimato. You mentioned Rico 1 with the like finishing out the M's, and that is true because Rico 1 has 9 M graffitis available, which means that it's going to be the majority of the 17 M's that you'll get. But getting the extraneous one in Pianta, getting the Under Village one, will mean that you can skip out on one of the, or possibly one of the 2 bad ones in Rico 1. In Rico 1, 7 of them are very accessible, 2 of them are so far away that they are like a burden almost.
Yeah, they are very out of the way, but you have to go to Rico to get 17 M's basically, unless you're really committing to every other world.
Yeah, at that point, you might as well go into Rico instead.
Yeah,
It's
for
just
sure.
M's.
Unless it really doesn't work, but that's very rare. Rico 1 is also progress for 2 from 7, although I don't think this goal is really that great on this card, really.
Yeah, 2 from 7 is it requires 14 shines alone, right? So and 14 specific shines more or less. So that
Rico 1 is also progress of 5 enemies. Sorry.
Yeah,
well, you can get that without Rico 1, but yeah.
Yeah,
And
Rico
yeah,
has. There's like so much stuff, that like information that we take for granted that we just like inherently know, and
yeah,
like
like
mentioning what every level has is always pretty pretty difficult.
yeah, for sure. And I should mention why Pina looks so good on this card. Like, you basically have Delfino Turbo Nozzle, which is not possible to get without finishing Pina Power Keeps at 4, because you need to unlock Yoshi before accessing to this Delfino Turbo Nozzle. So you can basically assume Delfino Turbo Nozzle is at least Pina 4 progress. Uh, you also have Pina Blues. Obviously, they are only possible in Pina. You have two secrets, one level, which is possible in 3 levels only, and the other levels are not that great. And 6 Pina Shines are possible in Pina. 2 out of the 4 secrets are possible. So if you get there pretty quickly, you have 10 yellow button coins, and this goal is basically only possible in Gelato or Pina. You could also do that in Naoki, I think, but like you
Yeah,
never
episode
see
6.
this deep of a Naoki in a bingo match.
Yeah, it requires 25 shines. That's a whole lot. While Pinna
Mhm.
is indeed significantly easier. 16 Pinna Blues is like a 1 minute 40 extra added to your Pinna trip, and for 16 Blues, I think that's pretty valuable. That's very valuable even.
Yeah.
Uh, Especially if you are able to combine this somehow with 17 Ms. There are 3 Ms in Pinna, so that's just like a slight bonus. But yeah, it's really, sorry, it's really funny that you started like selling Pinna by mentioning the Pheno Turbo Nozzle, which, yes, it requires Pinna episode 4, so 14 shines minimum, but the Delfino Turbo Nozzle only appears when you have 25 shines total
Yeah, but
as well.
it doesn't appear at all if you. And I was looking at Delfino Turbo because this card also asks you to get 2 turbo nozzles, and these
Yes.
nozzles are very hard to get if you go to Pianta because they are not in Pianta. There is one in Bianco, one in Deep Gelato. You are not entering Gelato in this card except for the secret maybe,
Yes.
and you have one turbo deep in Rico, and yeah, it's probably going to be the Bianco Turbo if it comes down to this, but that's why I'm saying Delfino Turbo is important in this card, because you're going to have to want it for 2 turbos.
Yeah.
And also, this goal doesn't speak much maybe to it by itself, but 4 unique bosses, we need to enumerate those. You have Bianco 1, you have Gelato 2, and then you have Pina 4, Pina 5, and Pianta 1, Pianta 4. So basically, you get this goal with Pianta and Pina combined.
Yeah, that's typical. You can squeeze in Bianco one. It is not that bad of a shine, and 5 Bianca shines is also a goal. So there is maybe a way to sneak it in. Uh,
Yep.
Pianta 4 is something that Jeff has available and Rimato has done. We didn't really like mention what Ivo player was doing after 16 Pianta boost race
Yeah, it's
because
hard. Yeah, I think they both did under bad at least with a clip.
But we wanted
Um,
the extra Pianta 4, and that might
Yep.
come in handy in the case of a Pianta 100s race, because he can go into episode 5, get the slightly faster episode for 100s, and it is better setup for 6 from 2, because Mamato's not interested in Rico, quite clearly.
and Jeff is deciding to click instantly 17 M's, which I think is honestly fair because you see 16 Pianta Blues, you don't know if Ramato is going to Rico after this and finishing 17 M's, because Pianta Blues is basically telling your opponent, yes, I collected Pianta M's, and I'm maybe interested in this.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
there is
think
something you can do in bingo, is delay clicking, where like you hide the information that you have the goal, but it's at your risk, because you could literally lose the goal if your opponent clicks it, even if you have it.
yes, the 17 M's click is interesting in that way, where there are also 3 M's or 4 M's even in Bianco Hills as well, but available in every episode, and especially available in, for instance, Bianco 1. So there could be a
Mhm.
possibility, based on Rimado's information, that Jeff just did an M's tour. Bianco 1 maybe with the M's, Pianta 1 with the M's, into Rico 1 with the remaining M's. That is a definite possibility because Bianco 1 and Pianta 1 are mini boss shines. That could work well, and it sets up for possible starts. It sets up for the case where Rimado went into Bianco first. It sets up for the way that Rimado went into Pianta. So Rimado's information is rather limited, rather limited. So
You'd still suspect it's Pianta, but yeah, you don't know if it's deeper than Pianta 1. 19 minutes. Oh my god, missing Honey Skip. Never mind, it's not gonna be a 19 minutes entry for Pina Park, which is honestly one of the fastest Pina Park entry you can see in a bingo. Basically, trying really hard. Remato missed Honey Skip, so he's gonna lose a minute to this. But Jeff, oh my god, Jeff is right behind Remato now because he has 10 shine and just unlocked Bianco. Sorry, Gelato.
yeah,
So it's kinda huge, and Jeff could pass Remato while Remato is doing Pina Blues if Remato decides to do this goal.
oh
He's
god,
missing twice!
goodness.
That's,
Yeah, missing it twice is pretty bad. I think that's like
yeah,
a
that is very rough.
cumulative like a minute 20, a minute 15. And now he's like giving up on Honey Skip. So Jeff has the opportunity to even shoot ahead. And
That is
if
huge.
they both do 16 pin-up blues, they might like Jeff might win this.
There's no way Remato commits to 16 Pina Blues in episode 1 after this. Jeff is getting Honey Skip, which is a skip where like you die at the same frame you enter the cutscene. But Remato died before entering the cutscene twice. And yeah, this could be huge. Actually, Jeff, I don't think Jeff is expecting to be ahead in Pina.
Definitely not.
So
Definitely
Jeff
not.
might ignore Pina Blues.
Yeah, this could be. Okay, that bluebird is basically free. That's like 3 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to get this bird somewhere else than episode 1, so you do it while you are here.
Mm.
Let's see what Remato does here. But now,
He
what
could
does this mean?
maybe-
Like, Jeff has Rico 1, and Remato has Delfino Shines, and Delfino Shines are, except for for 2 shines from 7 worlds, Delfino Shines are not that valuable. Maybe Delfino Turbo, eventually.
Yeah, there are no Loki bolts, right?
Not really, no.
There's no incentive to get 220 shines.
3 rocket nozzles,
fast.
maybe.
Yeah, 3
But-
rocket nozzles, but with a weak Rico, or like a relatively weak Rico and a relatively weak Bianco,
Yep.
that's
Mhm.
also a big undertaking.
You could see, like, Delfino rockets? Nah, I'm kidding. Not possible. Nah, you still have, like, Rico, Noki, actually, man.
Maybe
You see
even
Goku?
Pianta?
Oh, wait,
Question
yeah, because Pianta Shadow Mario is there.
And Pianta 8 does a rocket nozzle.
Yeah. So Jeff is going for a few blues here. Maybe he's opting for it because he did not see Remato clicking it.
Yeah, maybe he's going to just grab the enemy. This is an enemy blue coin, his
That's right.
first out of 5.
And Jeff has Rico 1 done, which is progress for 5 enemies because you can get 3 enemies out of 5 in episode 3 in Rico. So Jeff is definitely ahead to this goal at least. And as expected, they both ignored this goal. Jeff's probably assuming he's behind. Do you get some outside blues in Pina 2 if you get some luck? They could be faster
maybe a
than...
one basket. Maybe
Yeah.
one basket.
I wonder which blue coins are better to get, are worse to get than a basket. If you decide to split. But yeah.
There are like some far out M's that are not great, but
That's right.
But maybe you don't want to just risk having the bullet bill aim for a basket and it's just like not crashing, and then you lose a bunch of time, and then you're off cycle.
Yeah.
For the mole, like that's annoying.
I think this is the first secret for both of them, right?
Yes, indeed.
secrets are levels without floods, basically.
Yeah, except for Pianta
Pianta
3,
3.
where you don't have floods at the beginning either, but that's not a secret. And Rico
Mhm.
2 is not a secret either, because it works
Does Rico 2
differently.
have not flood?
Rico 2 does have flood,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's the blooper race. The background is the secret background.
Ah, that's
But
right.
it's
Yeah, you could mix them up. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Rico 2 is basically nothing, but if you redo the race, then it becomes a hidden shine, which are not on the card, so we are not gonna. Oh wait, 2 hidden shines from one level and 2 hidden reds over this. Okay, so yeah, you could see Rico 2. Rico 2, Rico 4. Reds, sorry. But yeah.
We're in Pinna. We're in Pinna. I don't
Yeah.
think they will enter Rico in the near future.
Yeah. Both in Rico 3. Trying some weird combination of blue coins on Rimatos' side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get it.
yellow
Yellow
coins!
button.
They are there.
Yellow
That's
button. We
crazy,
forgot
Jeff
about
didn't
this.
rush that. Oh, they are trying to both do the optimal route, but that's gonna cost it for Jeff maybe to not rush that goal.
He
Ah,
sees it
man.
now at least. We're
Yeah.
getting 12, 13 for good measure.
Rimato is a known cheater. No, I'm kidding.
He
But
got
accidents have happened before.
yeah, he once got 9 yellow coins instead of 10 and clicked it and nobody noticed and the entire fate of the match was decided back then. I don't think it was that dramatic.
No, it was really not that dramatic. Yeah, right.
We've had some really close calls though where something like this actually mattered. Like where missing one blue or like forgetting one blue ended up changing a lot of things.
Yeah.
By the way, Jeff is currently ahead in Pinner because he just saw that he doesn't need to go grab yellow button coins.
Yeah. He barely stopped for any blues, just the classic 120 shines route in Pina 3. Now, both in Pina 4, which is the shine that unlocks Yoshi. I don't think Yoshi's gonna come down to anything here. Maybe a Pianta enemy, because Pianta village does have enemies, but you cannot get their blue coins if you do not have Yoshi.
Yeah, it's the bees that you have to eat.
Yeah.
Two bee stocks with 2 sets of bees, so 2 enemies I think. Which is kind of valuable.
Yeah, especially when Bianco is bad. You could do like, oh no, you cannot. I was gonna say you can do Pina 1, Gelato 1 and Pianta, but you still need to enter Rico.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah,
you still need to enter Rico.
Renames this to 4, but then Rico 4 becomes broken. Yeah. But yeah, this unlocks Yoshi.
The use cases are kind of difficult. But what now is going to be the race, most likely, is 2 secrets, 1 level, because episode 6 is a secret shine in Pinna, and they have done the secret in Pinna 2 as well.
Is that actually a race? Or is someone going for Pinna 5 for 4 bosses? Mini bosses?
Oh, yeah, that could be a case where Romano instead goes the intended way, doing Pinna 5, because Pinna 5 is a mini boss shine.
Oh my god, Jeff, you could do 5 YG. Oh, both entering episode 5. Is that 5 YG just in case you get sniped or something?
No.
Not for Jeff. No, both go for the mini boss and decide to not do. Well, because you need 6 Pinna shines as well.
You would want 6 Pinna shines.
And I think the combination. I did time this right. I think the combination of EYG and Pina 7 is faster than Pina 5 and Pina 6.
I think so.
It's very close. I don't remember that.
I think it depends on how good you are at the EYG trick, which is the trick that allows you to skip episode 5. Which is why they could have gone for like a 2 secrets, 1 level race. But Jeff will have a little bit of an interesting insight because this is Rimado's 4th mini boss shine, since he did Pianta 1, Pianta 4, Pinna 4 is a mini boss, and
they are synchronized. Wow, insane sync here.
Yeah.
They both spin jump, hover, dive on the shine.
I don't know
Oh
what
my
the best way
god.
is to grab the shine, but
It's a backflip dive from the top of the gondola. It's a really weird collision. Don't worry about this. But
mm,
like you could see like the 120 shines world record holder doing it back in the days. But like this is a two secrets in one of a race now just because of that decision from both of them. And I
mm.
think it's gonna be decided by the fruit RNG.
Yeah, Jeff's loads seem to be slightly slower than Ramado's, right?
I'm not sure.
He had messed up the pinner entry. It's kind of a awkward input, the sequence of input that allows you to be slightly faster, and Jeff messed it up, and Rimado, I think, got it.
Amaretto got papaya, which is the best fruit for this
Oh,
level. And Jeff
yeah.
got banana, right? Oh, but Romato's messing up the movement. Oh my god, this is still very close. Jeff might actually... No, because Jeff needs to turn Yoshi orange. Is that gonna...
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god, this is crazy.
Yeah, it might come down to the strats and the secrets. Also, Jeff
Yeah.
taking a slightly safer line towards
Oh my
the
god.
go around.
Jeff is not doing over the top to the middle, right?
He might.
Not in a nervous context.
Yeah, this is.
He... Nah. So Romato's getting this
Yeah,
unless he dies.
Rather saving the extra. I think. How much does the strat save? A second? 2 seconds?
Has to save 2 seconds, I think.
Yeah, it looked more like a 2 second time save here.
That hurts. That really hurts for Jeff right here. That's
Mm,
really bad. You also lose 6 Pina Shines. Yeah.
yeah.
This is the worst
Very.
case scenario here. Because you just followed Remato in like basically 4 goals. Pianta Blues, Yellow Button Coins, 2 Secrets on level, 6 Pina Shines.
Yeah, so Ramada can infer a little bit based on him getting like all of these goals without Jeff being able to show anything, because it is pretty reasonable for him to get sniped. And I think if Jeff or Ramado might think that if Jeff had done something more unorthodox of a route, maybe a more Bianca centric approach, maybe he would have been able to steal away 2 secrets 1 level from Ramado when seeing 4 mini boss shines at least. Or something else happened. I think Ramado can infer Jeff's progress without Jeff getting any benefit, any compensation.
Jeff is asking for a rematch, I think.
Oh, I see.
For a better match. Which is understandable after such a dramatic start.
My god, we did. It was
I
so
know!
difficult to.
I know! I was so proud of us.
Yeah, we have to. We have to just like re-explain so many. It's so difficult to actually explain things.
And then you don't... And then, like... And then you forget what you said already. You're like, did I say that? Or was it the previous match?
Yeah, okay. We will rematch for the record because this is not going to be a very pretty showcase. So that'll be a bit bad for this. The that's unfortunate. I'll just say it, like the worst part about doing it like a commentary showcase as well for this sort of event is you would have to explain basic Sunshine things, then Bingo
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
and then if you want also do commentary on the match. That's 3 things, and sometimes there's like way more to talk. There's like more to talk about than you have time for just the match commentary and the match analysis.
Alright. I mean, I'm down for a redo.
Yeah. I
If...
just need to gather myself again.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna ask Jeff to edit all your explanations and we're talking about something else, I don't care. Or you include this? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but my transition into like the card from what you said was cool as well. Crying.
Next time we will do better for sure. It
This
wasn't
was just a
perfect. It wasn't
practice.
perfect. It was just practice. Yes, indeed. I'm kind of used to this. I remember when Motom asked me to do a recording of a video for him. I had to do 2 takes, and I was talking for so long in the first one, and I was talking for so long in the second one as well. So I had to redo this as well. It was a nightmare.
Yeah,
But I'm
I
used to
can
this. I'm used
understand.
to this. That's what I'm trying to say.
You have it down. All right, we're redoing this. Thing is, I will just need a 2 minutes break, but we don't have to pause the stream. I'll just BRB. Um, Jeff, you're keeping the introduction, right? We are not redoing this introduction or whatever. I bet. Like, okay, all right. I'll BRB 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds.
If they really want to, they can probably start. I can try to yab the same way as before already. Yeah, welcome to this very exciting, very exciting match. We have Ramada versus Jeff Compass.
Yo, hello, Sunshine community.
Hello, such a community. Yeah. Okay.
Or
Mm-hmm. All right. We have Ramada versus Jeff version
we are
2
redoing this. Let's go.
because game 1 was maybe not as appropriate for for a good showcase as we
I think Pianta and
would have
Pina is
hoped.
good here. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's go with actual useful information.
Yes.
We have me, boss though. All right.
All right. I don't know how we handled because we did like a lot of explaining for the first attempt already. But either way, this is Lockout Bingo. If you acquire a goal, then your opponent can't acquire it. You have to fulfill or collect whatever the goal tells you to gather or to do in order to be able to claim a goal. And out of the 25, you have to win the majority, which is 13 goals. It is, I guess, the most simple format of the lockout variants that we have tried over the times. Sunshine Bingo is very interesting because it has a lot of branching paths. It's a good mixture of open and linear to the point where you can infer a lot of very interesting things. A lot of stuff is very cumulative, like 3 boss shines or 3 hidden shines. Those are 2 goals that play very interestingly because you have a lot of options for this, and you can still have good synergies with different worlds or with different game plans overall. Um, this is a good segue because those 2 goals are on the card. What are the very first impressions that you have on this card, Pogo?
I didn't read all the goals yet. Sorry. I was trying to compare it to last game. This should be a good card for Pina Park, which is. Did you explain that? It's accessible only with 10 shines. So
Yes.
yes. So this is a good mid-game world. I see mini bosses. You have 2 of them in Pina. You have Pina Shadow Mario, speaks by itself. You have Pina 5 from the back overless. You have 5 bluebirds, which is not easy if you want to do it without Pina, but it's possible. You have Ride Yoshi into Worlds, and basically Yoshi is locked behind Pina episode 4. So a good value. You also have Delphino Rocket Nozzle. It's 30 shines plus have unlocked Yoshi, plus have unlocked Delfino Turbo. So that's like probably the most late game goal you could have on this card. But it's locked behind Pina, is what I'm saying. And yeah, um, Pina is good, but it's not as broken as previous card. Uh, you've got some things all over the place. You've got NPCs. Um, you've got 9 episodes. You've got Rico Shines, Turbo
We have a lot of
Nozzles.
Ricos. We have a lot
Yeah,
of Rico actually. Rico
yeah.
Harbor is can be opened very early on at 3 shines and having Bianco Hills unlocked. And Rico shines are typically one of the fastest with Pianta shines in terms of levels, and you have a lot of synergies with those goals. Um, we have 6 Rico shines, which is very self-explanatory why Rico is good for this. You have 9 NPC blue coins or Rico 8. You have to fulfill one of the two things, or at least one of the two, those two things to claim this goal. And Rico 8 is again very self-explanatory. The hidden shines are early and also quite fast in once available in the Rico to the Blooper Race rematch and doing the red button points in the secret in episode 4. The episode shines are also quite fast, so you have good incentive to build those up quickly by going into Rico. And in addition, you have also a boss in Rico 1, a boss in Rico 5, the Blooper rematch. And if you want to go enter Pinner, then Mecha Bowser is also a boss shine. So your 3 bosses are also served on a silver platter.
Yeah.
So Rico seems to be the obvious starting option immediately, which
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
which is like can be pretty interesting. Because we do have the episodes and hidden split that could happen. 15 Gelado blue coins is kind of playing towards the hiddens idea and 5 enemies as well, because Gelado is open or can be opened at 5 shines. There is an enemy that synergizes pretty well with 5 any blue coins, because that is in if you have achieved or if you have entered Rico 4, you can get 4 out of the 5, and in Gelado 1 there's a Plangello that gives you a 5th one. And
Look at the quack, yeah.
yeah, and the 3 hiddens is maybe a bit more natural with Gelato than with anything else, because those
For sure.
hidden shines are very, very accessible as well. Once in one of them, the sand hidden is available in every episode, and the second hidden is the red buttons in the secret, which is in episode 1.
Yeah. And I think a good plan on this card would be like you rush the Rico unlock with 2 Delfino shines because you already have airstrip shines. This does not account for anything in any goal in a bingo. But yeah, Rico rush with 2 Delfino shines. You're already making progress for 2 from 7 worlds for 9 Delfino shines. You're to Rico the fastest way possible, which makes you secure the goal of your choice if you're the faster player. And obviously, Rico, we just explained, is kind of good. Deep in Rico, you have the turbo nozzle that's gonna work toward 2 turbo nozzles. And Rico is overall fast shines, fast blue coins, so you're going to Pina pretty quickly because you need to get up to 10 shines. And Pina is also kind of good. So a good play will be, yeah, Rico Rush, and then get some goals in Rico, depending on the information you have.
Yes. I think one of the reasons why Pinna is pretty good is, right, Yoshi in 2 worlds, you need to unlock Yoshi, which is Pinna Park episode 4, which is required if you if stuff from the previous attempt of the match is cut in, then you might know that Pinna Park episode 4 and Pinna Park episode 5 count as mini bosses or mini boss shines. Pinna 5 is also a goal explicitly, in row 3.
Mhm.
And most importantly, 5
Yeah.
blue coins is one of the best goals because it is kind of a freebie goal. One of them, or 2 of them are available in Pinna, 2 of them are available in Delfino, and 2 of them are available in Jado. And they can be got at any point when you enter the respective levels.
And you're already seeing, I think, what looks like a Rico Rush to me, where
Yes.
you. Yeah. But Jeff had the bad Shadow Mario kill, so he's losing a little bit of time. And the Gelato Blues on this card are very interesting because where are they? Okay, down there. Because you can get 2 bluebirds out of 5 with this,
Mhm.
and an enemy, of course. So it's not that bad. But also, do you not want to combine Gelato Blues with Gelato Hundo in episode 2 or something?
Oh
But
no.
also,
Oh wait, sorry. I cut you off, but that has
sorry.
good merit. It has good merit because I only saw 100 coin shine in an episode 2, but there's also Jada 100 coin shines explicitly, and
Yes. And
so
you have mini
you're right.
bosses. So if you do Gelato 1, you have Gelato 2 open. You can also do Gelato 1 for 2 reasons, is what I mean. The mini
Yes,
boss
yes.
and the Hundo in episode 2. But yeah,
Also, I
this
think
is.
I just realized that episode 2, the enemies on the mirrors, those are Plangellos. I think I
Yes.
called the enemy is a Catacrack. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did say Karakwak when you said Plangelo.
Aye, aye, aye.
But maybe you didn't hear it, but it's fine. People understood, right? Right?
Everyone understood. Everyone
Let's
understood.
go. We did not talk too much about blue coins, but you have 20 Bianco blue coins, 15 Delfino blue coins, which is not easy goal, even though the goal looks kinda easy because, oh, Delfino Plaza, you have access to a Delfino Plaza right away. But Delfino Plaza only has 20 blue coins, and 15 of them requires you to basically do a Fruit Lady or 2, if you don't want to get the worst one.
Yes, the fruit ladies are kind of they're very inefficient blue coins. They are like the NPCs that you talk in the plaza, and then you have to throw the respective fruits into the basket. And
Mm-mm-mm.
I think casual players hate them,
Yeah.
rightfully, and they are also very very slow. There's a specific goal: 3 fruit lady blue coins. So you can imagine that it is at least not very very trivial to acquire.
Yeah, and Fruit Ladies are not available in the first plaza. I think they only become available once you unlock Bianco. So you could not get this right away, but basically right away. But still. We do see 9 NPC blue coins on the card, or Rico 8. So this goal can be clicked if you complete one of the 2 conditions. And I don't think it's very likely to see 9 NPCs, I'm gonna be honest, because this is requiring a lot of NPC. And
Yes.
yeah, I'm not gonna describe them, but given how the card is built, I think Rico 8 is what's gonna matter here.
Definitely,
It's
definitely.
important to mention though, if someone decides to do Fruit Ladies all of a sudden.
That could be an indicator, although getting 9 NPC blue coins without going to Pianta episode 6, and that's like the Pianta rescue mission, that is quite the undertaking. You have to enter Bianco, like few episodes in, you have to enter Serena.
Yeah, but you have 20 Bianco Blues, and then you have Fire Pianta and 4 Fruit Ladies.
Okay,
It's
okay, okay. Okay,
possible, but
listen. 20 Bianco Blues is a terrible goal. I personally am not a fan. Even with 5 enemies, which
I mean, on this
um
card it's specifically bad. You don't have anything valuable in Bianco,
yes,
except maybe a Turbo.
yeah, it could have some interesting plays because for 20 Bianco Blues you need to enter episode 4, and
Yep.
you have 2 enemies available there, so 5 enemies can be done typically by getting 4 enemies in Rico and 1 in Gelato. or getting 3 enemies in Rico and 2 in Bianco. And they're very even time-wise. So what one of the players could have done, they both are not entering Bianco, but they could have started doing Bianco 2, Bianco episode 3, enter Rico, get Rico 1, 2, and the 3 enemies that are in episode 3, then go back into Bianco and maybe feint that they are doing the Rico plus Gelato play. Do they get a lot of gain from this? I don't think so.
Not on this card, but yeah.
It is something that you can play around with. Like, you have some flexibility with the goals, which make the information game sometimes
Yeah.
very difficult.
At best, you can try to fake out 3 bosses with Rico Bianco 1 and either Gelato 3 or Serena 1 before going to Pina, but does that have a chance at beating Pina 1 with Rico 5? I think it does, but it's close.
Maybe not with combining this with 5 enemies. And if you just do the 3 bosses that you described then that's too little value for
You're right.
the chance and the time that you commit.
Unless you do Serena 1, but Serena 1 has like you can go into Serena basically whenever, because you have a glitch that makes you click through the roof. But I don't think we're seeing this on this card, are we? No.
We will not see any Serena.
No.
I can tell you.
No, not at all. There is nothing incentive for Serena.
Yeah.
NPCs, but like, no.
No. Instead, we are
Both players
seeing
are doing the same thing.
Yeah, we see a Rico episode race. That's why I think this can still branch out into possibly doing 3 hints and dipping into the Gelato. It could still be just doing more episodes, just getting 6 Rico episodes, then Shadow Mario, which is also a very quick episode, into, I don't know, just entering or like unlocking Gelato, get maybe Gelato 1 as another episode that is fairly quickly, or maybe Rico 8 anyway. And then enter Pinner, that's a possibility. I think it's still open from now on, and we will see the first decision being made now by Ramato.
Do hidden matter more than bosses? It seems like not, and probably because if I have to guess, doing Rico 5 and Rico 6 is faster than doing Rico 4 hidden for 6 Rico shines. And yeah, you probably want this goal first. Though I think going for hidden is a good call for Jeff right now. Unfortunately, he does go for the boss as well.
Yeah, there's still branches possible, right? Because as Jeff, maybe you can sense, okay, I messed up in Rico 3, I bled time, maybe after Rico 5. Instead, I will go open Gelato already, maybe go to Gelato, or maybe try to get to Pinner to get 3 bosses, while Ramato might do Rico 6, which is a fast shine, but not as fast as possibly some of the Delfino shines that you can do.
And Delfino shines do have value here with Delfino shines on the card. But yeah, scouting what Ramato is doing is a good call for sure. Because no matter what, both players are gonna have to unlock Gelato. So if you do it just to scout what Ramato's doing, this could be a good call.
There could be some freak incident where Jeff would go do Bianco 2 instead and delay click 3 bosses and try to time it properly.
Rico 5 into Bianco 2, yeah, that would be cool. Interesting.
That would be interesting. I don't know if it would be good necessarily.
No, I meant cool, and then my tongue, yeah. No, it would be cool. But,
I think it could have been an option if Jeff opted into picking up the 4 enemies in Rico that he could have got, because that kind of bleeds extra time that for the 3 bosses race with Pinner is not something that you could afford, so you can do more miscellaneous stuff in Rico already for this to possibly work, but He's unfortunately following Romado.
It's still not over. Like, I mean, it's not over at all. But like, it can still split. Where like Remato leaves Rico and Jeff decides to get Rico 8 because you know what? I'm gonna get 9 episode shines and Rico 8, and you did all of this Rico for just one goal.
Mm,
Because Jeff has the info right now, but Remato could assume Jeff did not follow him, and Remato is showing his progress and is hoping for Jeff to not contest it.
yeah,
Yeah,
something important right now is that for Romado, he knows that Jeff hasn't done like 5 enemies rush, where he would try to get 5 enemies as soon as possible, because Jeff would have been able to complete this like 2 minutes ago, I think, um, which is,
probably.
you know,
Yeah.
which it would logically follow that you would click 5 enemies if you get it first without knowing what your opponent is doing. So Romano has maybe some idea that Jeff has done 6 Rico Shines, but now he'll tap into the unknown.
And Jeff does decide to get 3 bosses with Bianco 2 likely. He wants to
Yes.
stop Remato from getting the three bosses goal with Pina and Rico. And I think that's not a bad call, honestly.
Yeah, Romano's already at 10 shines. And, like, you open Rico at 3, you get 6 episodes, and into doing the final shine, you already have Pinna unlocked as a result. You get like your third boss immediately. It's actually kind of tight, and
Okay, so Remato's not doing honey skip, that's funny.
yeah, in the previous attempt, Romado had a few issues with skipping that cutscene. He died twice doing that skip in the bad way, and then opted not to do it. So that was kind of a big time waste.
Yeah, for sure. Now Jeff does not have to delay this for too long if it tries at all, because Remato's
Mm.
already in Pina 1 and is about to be able to click it in, if I had to guess, a minute and a half from now on.
Yeah, probably actually less. I think. Oh, maybe 1.5 minutes is correct.
Yeah, because I think the fight itself is like 50 seconds, so time for
Yeah.
you to go for it with dialogue and all. Would be about a minute and a half, but yeah.
Yeah, and something that like I guess we never mentioned because we took it for granted, the players can't look at each other's screen.
That's
we've,
right.
we've had a showcase actually recently where it was a very, I guess, imbalanced like matchup, but one of the slower players, the worst players at the game, like at Sunshine itself, they were allowed to constantly look at their opponents, and in 1v1 this would be completely broken. This would be like that'll make so many things just weird. So Jeff has to see the 6 Rico shines being clicked, and he needs to
And he's
kind of
delaying.
estimate.
He is
Yeah,
delaying 3 bosses, and this has
Yeah.
to not take too long, for real.
Yeah, he has to
There
estimate
is.
like, I think 4 minutes or something after 6 Rico shines is, I guess this was like 3 minutes. Knowing Jeff, kind of knowing or having to bank on, oh, if Romado also went to do Bianco 2 right after his 6th Rico shine, then I will just lose that goal as well. So I can guess Romado is doing the one in Pinna, so I have like 3.5 minutes from his 6 Ricos to click this, and decided to delay this successfully.
That delay was successful and very good, because Remato did not do honey skip and could assume Jeff was ahead to Pina because of that.
Yes, because it could have also just been that Jeff left Rico after episode 5
For sure. Yeah.
to snipe away 3 bosses, and so that's still kind of a possibility. There's a good amount of like.
There's also
There
a
are a
world
good
where
amount of
Jeff is
possibilities.
stealing. Jeff is ahead to 9 episodes, right?
Yes.
Not by
I
a lot.
think so.
He did
This-
a detour for enemies. Jeff has to not grid for Rico 7 enemies. And that would be really good for him. If he does get the Rico 7 shine, he can click 9 episodes and then he is ahead still to 5 enemies because of that.
Yeah, maybe if he wants to go into Rico 8 anyway, then
Yeah, yeah.
he can just like grab the Turbo Nozzle, which costs way less time than the detour for enemies.
That's actually a huge call by Jeff here.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah, so even though Jeff raced Grimado to 6 Rico and lost, he was able to use the information, the lack of information from Grimado to kind of snipe ahead. Oh no!
Oh my god. This is gonna be close. I think Jeff still has this. Because Mato has to do a whole Pina 3.
Yeah, but Pinna 3 is not a slow shine. It's like a minute
Yeah.
from now on.
There's like 4 enemies, they are all there, right? 3 spiders and 1 blooper.
Yeah, the blooper is kind of a detour.
Oh my god, this is close.
I think Jeff still has it though.
I hope so. Would be
It's
well. What would he lose? 9 episodes, but not everything else. Yeah, Jeff has to have this. Oh my god.
it's still a bit nerve wracking.
Oh my. There's no way.
Oh, but
Nah,
Romano is
Jeff-
not getting the best Pinna 3, so maybe it's not as close as we expected. Oh,
Getting
Okay.
the turbo. Oh my god. Oh my. Wait, this is insanely close.
yeah, but
Come on.
punch. Just punch.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh goodness, wait.
5 enemies. Oh my god. Remato's clicking instantly 9 episodes. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Jeff does it.
Alright.
All right.
Now Jeff is ahead to Rico 8. That's. Oh my god.
Yes, and
hurts.
and also to two turbo nozzles. Goodness,
For
that is
sure, yeah.
tongue twister.
Because Jeff has Rico 4 open.
Yeah.
Bianco 4. Oh,
Romano-
sorry. Bianco 4. Bianco 4.
Yeah, but like on the other hand, Rimado has already some like a little bit of pinup progress. He has, I think, Gelato unlocked. I think Jeff doesn't have it, right? So that's it's not like, oh, Jeff is in such a good position
of
now.
course.
It's
No.
it's
Like,
but like it's,
Romato has the lead to Pina. That is
Yeah,
huge in this card.
yeah. Also the lead to possibly 15 Gelato blue coins. I don't know if they will race this. Maybe they will.
It looks like it. At least Jeff is interested in Gelato. If you're Remato right now, do you not stop for the Pianta, Fire Pianta right here? Because you have 15 Delfino Blues on the card. And he just passed next to the Fire Pianta. But I guess he's hoping to rush 15. No. What is he looking at? 3 hidden shines?
I think
5
5
bursts
blue
for sure.
bursts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
5 bursts for
bursts.
sure.
Mhm.
Where's he going? Gelato as well. That makes sense. But I did not expect it to see. I did not expect to see it this late for Gelato. I did expect it before Pina, but now it makes sense. Both of them are going there.
I think Gelato could have been squeezed in at like any point. Jeff is going for 15 Gelato blue points, which means that he'll probably not like follow Rumado into a bad thing, which is kind of good because now both players are getting what they are currently aiming for. at
If you're
least.
Jeff and you see 5 birds, do you actually like give up on 15 Gelato Blues?
Ooh. Ah.
I think he's
Maybe.
not, because he looks like he's still going for it, but that's very risky because Ramato could be doing it right now, or Ramato could have been just getting birds before going to Pina, which is
Yeah,
probably what
this-
Jeff is assuming.
Yeah, maybe this sounds. Maybe Jeff is thinking that Rumado instead went to Gelato first, then into Pinna, and
Hmm.
or actually, I don't know. Like the sequence of clicks might be a bit confusing in that regard because 15 Gelato is not that bad of a goal. I think it adds like 20 seconds, or not 20, a minute 20 or like a minute 30 to your typical tasks in Gelato. So if you were to just get a shine, grabbing 15 blue coins will just be 90 seconds more, or like 80, 90, maybe 100 seconds more, so not that bad for a goal.
And yeah, Jeff is banking on finishing this goal, which is,
I mean,
I mean,
he's
not
getting
bad.
it.
Yeah, for sure.
Ramada, in the meantime, probably wants to just secure the pinner value, maybe? Is it that? Does Ramada think that's that
I'm not
urgent,
sure
or
what
does
you
he
can do
think?
with mini bosses. No way. It's not in danger.
Yeah,
Well, what do you see as Rumato? You see enemies, bosses, and episodes. You have no idea it's Rico. Oh, do you have a slight idea, maybe?
I think the fact that you lost episodes is maybe the indication that this is not like a
He's going for
regular
Right
fight
Yoshi
in
2 worlds.
Mm.
Does he want to do Rico 8 with both Yoshi? That's possible
Could be.
because Rico 7 is only a minute, and Jeff did not secure Rico 8.
Yeah, and it is also turbo nozzle, right?
That's
you
right.
see you don't really know that Jeff has done Bianco necessarily. Maybe with 3 bosses, like the
getting
timing 3
with them
bosses. Which he's prioritizing, yeah, he's securing the goals that he currently has a lead to. Right, Yoshi into finishing Pinner 5 for Pinner 5 from the back, Harvelless. Oh, Pinner hidden
2YG? No, I'm kidding. Not 2YG.
for 3 hidden shines. The hidden shines are most of the time the or like in the menu. We haven't really explained it, but like in the menu, next to the right of the coin count that you in the shine select, there are 2 shines that can be appearing if you collected the respective hidden shines, and they are typically the hidden reds in a secret, and also this sand hidden that Jeff is currently getting, for instance.
Yeah, is this gonna be Rimato's second hidden shine?
I think so, yes.
So Jeff is at 1, Rimato's about to be at 2. And who's the lead? Who has the lead for this? Because, well,
think
Rimato has Rico, so yeah, he just has to
no,
beat Rico.
I think Jeff has, because he finished episode 1 after 15 gelato, and 1 is a secret shine, so it has a hidden red coin.
Yeah, but Rimato already
shine.
has 2 and has Rico open.
Oh, Jeff has only done 1. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot. For
We
some
don't
reason I thought it was
know.
2-2.
No. So it is a 3 hidden race. Most likely Rimato is winning this.
Hmm.
There's gonna be a bit of a time waste for Jeff here. But yeah, it's literally time waste, because if you want to get 2 from 7, you're not gonna want Gelato 1 reds, but more likely Gelato Hundo or Gelato 2.
It could still be proving useful for a 5 hidden race, because
That's right.
Jeff has the 2 hidden open to him in Rico still. The Rico 2 rematch and the Rico 4 Reds. Also the hidden Reds again. And I think they're getting closer to 20 shines. And if they have 20 shines and Pinner unlocked, then Loki Bay is available to them, and immediately is the Gold Bird that is a hidden shine as well in Noki, and also pretty fast.
Yeah, so it could come in handy for 5 hidden shines still.
Yeah, like if he grabs 5 more blue coins, he can, and gets the 2 Rico hiddens, he can trade in and grab 5 hiddens. But Rimado is also interested. He's at 17 shines. If he goes for Rico 4 Reds, gets like 3 blue coins and like a quick Delfino shine, he will be at 20 shines as well.
Jeff is getting a few Delfino blues. Is that to get to Noki faster, as well as getting Delfino blues, or? No, there's no way. What am I saying?
I do think so. Yeah, 15 Delfino blues is not that strong. for him to commit to them immediately.
It's just a few fast blues, right? For now.
Yeah.
But do you want to go to Noki right now? No way.
I don't know.
Wait, is Jeff doing... I was gonna say, do you do honey skip without grabbing the bird blue coin?
It resets the plaza, so it also revives the bluebird. That's why
Yeah.
it would have been a slight throw.
Alright, we can see Pinafai from the back. Hoverless here by Rumato.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bonking.
Yeah.
I don't know if he goes for any strats that are very delicate with the cycles, but it seems that...
Oh, unfortunately slide did not jump from high enough, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff is actually committing to 15 Delfino Blues, I think.
Yeah. Romado is getting pin of 5 after all.
No, okay, he's not fully committing. Back
Yeah,
to
going
Bianco.
back to Bianco.
Most likely... I was gonna say, do you finish 4? Do you get 20 Bianco Blues and 2 Turbo Nozzles and like you end on the Turbo Nozzle? Because there is a glitch where like you can get the Turbo Nozzle in episode 4, but you have to glitch out outside of the map and you cannot go back into the actual map.
Yeah, maybe Jeff is just opting to go get blue coins as well because 50 total blue coins
Yeah,
is a
exactly.
goal that I have completely forgot about. 50
I was
totals
gonna
is-
talk about it.
Yeah, 50 totals is... It's kind of nice. It synergizes with every other blue coin goal that is like, 15 Dafino blue coins or 20 Bianco blue coins or 15 Gelado blue coins.
Mhm.
So that's always nice.
So even if you have to exit area, because you soft locked, quote unquote, yourself, didn't really soft lock, but you will get 2 goals out of this. Actually 3. 2 Turbo Nozzles unlock, 20 Bianco Blues, 50 total blue coins.
Mm.
So that's not too bad. One exit area for 3 goals I think is worth it at this point. Eventually maybe you can try to finish Bianco 4 for what? For nothing? Oh well, no, never mind. I was gonna say,
For nothing.
well, if you... Actually yes, one thing. If you finish Bianco 4, you get access to 1 extra NPC, but you don't care because you have Rico 8 open anyway. And I'm still
Yeah.
shocked it's still on the card right now.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a landmine for both of them because I think Rumado has a good idea that Jeff probably has access to Rico 8, and Jeff has also a very good idea that Rumado has access to Rico 8. So they don't want to touch it in case of getting sniped, but I think you might just take the risk. I think it's a risk worth taking. It's not like a slow shine.
Maybe Rumato is opting for it now.
It could be also 4-5 hidden during Rico
Oh
4.
yeah. Nope,
Oh,
that's
it's
Rico
7.
7. So most likely Rumato is grabbing this Turbo Nozzle box right behind you
Mm-hmm.
during the Shine Spawn cutscene.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a very, very small time commitment for setting up a goal, even though we know that Jeff will most likely win it. But Murado doesn't really know the Bianco
Well,
progress from Jeff.
yeah, Rumato has 20 shines. He's not even close to the Turbo Delfino Nozzle.
Yep.
Because you need 25. And yeah, Jeff is about to get that goal right now. 5-5 right now. It's a pretty cool match, honestly.
Yeah, Jeff is about to cash in on 2 extra goals, and
Yep.
one of the goals is like very open. Ramada has a no key lead, which is noticeable but not, game changing. Oh, that was kind of, not a sharp line of falling for Jeff.
So Jeff is hiding the information of 20 Bianco Blues and 2 Turbo Nozzles unlocked, which I think is not too risky because of what Remato revealed so far.
Yep.
Basically Hiddens and Pina 5 from the back overlays. You're like, yeah, okay. So Remato did Rico and Pina, and I did Rico and Bianco, so unlikely Remato has access to another Turbo just right now. And I don't...
Jeff,
Yeah.
Jeff is risking the Rico 8 landmine, and he's most likely going to get rewarded handsomely for this. Typically you need Yoshi for this episode, but you actually don't need Yoshi. That's not a requirement.
We don't have rockets on this card. We have Delfino rocket, but not 3 rockets. Okay.
Oh, Jeff clicked 2 turbo nozzles, but hasn't clicked 20 Bianco Blues. I think that's kind of funny. I think Rivado knows that this is definitely a Bianco by now.
Could be
Just
Gelato
based on
4. Could be Gelato 4. Because, like, Miniboss on the card and Gelato Undo also. But, and, like,
Rivado
okay,
knows it's Bianco.
Gelato 3 is like... It's a minute and a half shine, it's fine.
It's definitely Bianco. Rivado knows it's Bianco.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
So Rico 8 gets rewarded for this.
Rivado's getting Noki hundreds in an episode 2. Noki hundreds is a decent, it's a decently fast 100 coin shine. It's not like as detrimental, and it steals away the possibility of the Jado hundreds plus hundreds in episode 2 combo, which is a slower shine than this.
Noki Hundo in episode 2 is actually pretty fast. Honestly, it's definitely worth doing right now, and you don't have to do Noki 3, which is very pointless in this card.
Yes, indeed.
Because you have 4 Noki Shines on the card, and Noki Hundo is a Noki Shine.
It is
Just
also...
watch this cutscene.
There are also 300 coin shines on the board, so you have to do more than just the Jada hundreds anyway if you want to have 300 coin shines. So that's not like as big of an opportunity cost as it might seem.
Let's actually read this card and see which goals I mean is Rumato ahead to, and which goals is Jeff ahead to. Like right now,
Yeah.
Rumato does have Handun in episode 2, lead to Pina Shadow Mario, most likely lead to mini bosses,
To 5 hidden.
to 5
Delfino
hidden,
Rocket.
to Delfino Rockets, to 4 Lucky Shines. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he has 6. So Rumato is comfortable on 11 goals.
Yeah, and he's now having the lead to Jada hundreds and to 300 coin shines for
Oh
sure
my
now.
god. Oh, if Rumato does Jato 1 hundo, he most likely can win this. Unless Jeff is seeing this and decides to go for 5 hiddens.
Jeff has a lot of hidden open to him, so that's
sure.
not very crazy. And 4 Noki shines is still up in the air. Rumato only got Noki 1
right.
and Noki 800s. So he's banking on Jeff just forfeiting Noki shines completely, which could just be a big risk. But with the fruit ladies, with the 15 Delfino,
oh my god. Oh yeah, well,
slowing
yes.
it down.
Yeah. I see why you would like to secure this, because like you know you're ahead to the other goals, but it's not enough for Rumato to win just to get 15 Delfino Blues. Rumato needs 13, and he's only comfortable on 11 of them. But this is still a good attempt by Jeff, because if Rumato was doing this and Jeff could snipe him, that would actually be a good time save for Jeff.
Is Jeff trying to sneak up on like the Fino Rocket on Finisher the Mario?
So Ramato already has Pina 5. There's no way Pina Shadow Mario is in danger. But maybe the Delfino Rocket with 9 Delfino Shines? That could be something.
The thing is, Romano might want to finish out 4 Noki Shines first and 4 mini bosses first, and maybe wants to be a little safe, set up like 9 Delfino Shines a little bit. Maybe wants to finish out 5 hidden as well. That will be like a lot of time spent not going for Pinocchio Mario, and it does. There will be shines that will count towards Delfino Rocket Nozzle, yes, but it just could also not be like a priority of his when he gets close, and Jeff might just straight up go Pinocchio Mario and get the necessary shines for Delfino Rocket just to snag it away from Romano. It's certainly a possibility that Romano lets it slip away.
I think this Pinnacle by Jeff is good. Rumato's already almost done with this, so this Gelato Hundo did not take that long. I expected Jeff to at least finish an entire Pina individual world.
Maybe
No.
maybe not that. Maybe
Yeah.
Jota Hundreds is not that bad, but
No.
another issue that Jeff might run into is that 9 Delfino Shines is kind of getting more convenient for Romado in that sense that one of the 100 coin shines can just be Delfino Hundreds, and that will count towards 9 Delfino Shines as well, and it would be kind of a very efficient way for Romado to get more goals, and with the lead to so much, that could be something that Jeff is maybe going to have to fret about.
Let's see what Ramato does right now. We could be expecting some Delfino Shines with Delfino coins routed in for real.
It's kind of interesting because I think just like the amount of goals, Jeff is ahead, right? Romato's delaying Jada hundreds, but Jeff has still more goals than Romano. But Romano has a lead to almost every other goal that isn't 80 totals, that isn't 2 from 7.
Yeah, even 2 from 7. Who's actually ahead to this?
Oh, he's getting bodied right now.
So Ramato has Rico Shines. Ramato has
Pina,
Shines.
Noki, and Gelado.
And Delfino.
Yes, and Delfino. And he has a Pianta 1. Because
He has a Pianta 1? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he squeezed that in, I think, at some point. And
he
Jeff
has
is focusing on 2
one
from
Gelato
7.
Shine out of 2. Right.
No, Romano did Gelato hidden. He has 2 Gelato shines.
Oh, true. Yeah, he has 2 Gelato. Yeah, okay, so 2 from 7 might actually be also in Remato's favor, I think.
But Jeff has Bianco, he has Rico, he did Delfino, he has Gelato, he also has Pinna, and now it's in Pianta. I think,
yeah, Jeff is going for 2 from 7 for sure right now.
Yeah. Romano's deciding 5 hins or 4 Noki shines.
Pianta
Or 2 from
Hundo.
7.
Oh my god, Pianta Hundo with 2 from 7 for Ramato? Oh my, that might actually hurt for Jeff.
Yeah, that's going to be a rude awakening, maybe. Oh, but it's Pianta 2 only.
This Pianta Hundo call is a bit early for Jeff, I think. Especially when you see Hundo in episode 2 and Gelato Hundo. Unless you're like, yeah, this is not much slower. Okay, never mind, Rumato's not doing Hundos right now. But like, you could, I guess you could say Pianta Hundo is not that much slower than Pianta 2. It's like 30 seconds? Slower?
30 seconds is maybe...
Oh no, okay, wait, well, yes, no. 40 or 50
estimate.
seconds slower. Yeah, that's if you get an insane Pianta Hundo, sorry. That's not... Well, this Pianta Hundo is clean for sure. Jeff is good at Pianta Hundo, but that's probably gonna be like 40 seconds slower than a Pianta 2. I guess he's grabbing a few blue coins on his way.
Yeah, to work towards 80 totals, 80 total blues.
So Ramato is
I
at
think
2 from what? Rico, Gelato, Pina, Delfino,
he's, I think he's
and
missing
Pianta,
one of, yeah, he's missing one of
and Noki.
Bianco and Serena.
Oh my god. What is he gonna pick? Nothing.
Oh, I think okay. I think Romano has a very comfortable. He senses that he has a very comfortable lead to most goals on this board, and just tries to cover all his bases by getting a little bit of progress in for 2 shines from 7 worlds, and then getting more progress to 4 Noki shines and a little bit of 5 hiddens, and
Then you
it
start
seems
with.
kind of
Uh, did Ramato do Goldbird already?
yes he did.
Okay, yeah.
Gold
Oh,
birds.
yeah. Yeah, so 4 Noki shines here. Yeah. What does Jeff have? Bianco, Rico, Gelato, Pina, does not have Sirena, has Pianta after this shine, and how many shines in Noki?
None in Noki, but the Noki shines are faster than the Bianco shines, even though Ramada
Hmm.
has a slight lead now to getting them, because Ramada has to do Bianco 2 and watch the cutscene and do the fight, and that takes a little bit of time. Meanwhile, Jeff can just do Noki 1, which is not it's not slow at all, and then either Noki 2 with the runes clip, it's a very fast shine, or the gold bird, which is also a hidden shine and also very, very fast. He can't do both of them, unfortunately. He has to do Noki 1.
Yeah. I think Noki 2 might be faster than Goldbird.
But a gold bird also works towards 5 ins,
Oh,
which
you're right.
is... And it's not... Noki 2 is not that much faster, that, like...
Yeah, but in a
Um,
race like that, but he doesn't know, but when you don't know, sometimes. But yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe it would be better to do Noki 1 first. And then, in the case where you see, oh, my opponent picked 5 ins, I can do Noki 2. Maybe I'll win. That could be an option.
So Remato is straight up wasting time right now. Why did Remato not start with Bianco 1 actually? For 4 mini bosses.
Oh yeah, for 4 mini bosses. Maybe to still have things. No, there's no actual reason, because
Because Bianco 1
okay.
counts toward 4 mini bosses, but yeah.
Okay, no. Like, Bianco 3 is a faster shine than Bianco 1.
Well, yes. Okay, yes. Oh my.
So,
If he's doing this, what?
oh,
That might be it. Might actually cost the 2 from 7 shines.
yeah. Unfortunately for Jeff, the 100th seal is very understandable. He knew he was behind, and he, even though he saw the goals, he needed to have some leeway, but or some way to fight back. But maybe if Romano goes for Bianco 1 and something happens, oh okay, yeah, a Bianco 3, that it could be a Bianco 300s.
Wow.
That
That
would
would be
be
insane.
a bit crazy though. That
Yeah.
would be... Doesn't look like on. Oh yeah, Jeff Compass is going to lose 2 from 7, unless Romano uncharacteristically dies in Bianco 3. Oh, he's going for the safe strats as well. Like, that's unfortunately no shot.
Well, right now, dropping an input maybe? Nope.
Hmm.
2 from 7 goes to Rumato.
Oh, and Jeff is still behind to 300 coin shines, right? Because he
Yeah,
only did 2
that's the very
downloads.
sad part of this call right here, but... I mean, Jeff was ahead to 2 from 7 and to 80 total, so that was 11. and he needed some more goals. 5 hiddens was good. 9 Delfino Shines could have worked. 9 Delfino Shines.
Yeah, I think neither player has done like that many definitions. I think Rimato has to have 2 that he grabbed from to get to the Rico immediately, and 1 the beach shine that he grabbed while unlocking Gelato Beach.
And Rimato securing 9 Delfino Shines.
Oh, working
Might
towards.
even try to do this with Delfino Hundo, as we mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't even need Pinochet Mario. He wouldn't even need 4 mini bosses, despite being 2 shines away from Pinochet Mario and being
one shine away.
Yeah, one
right?
shine away from 4 mini bosses for so long. Jeff could catch up in a Delfino Hundreds race with a Delfino Shines race with Delfino Hundreds. If Romado chooses to maybe spend like time in a Bianco 1 grabbing 4 mini bosses after all.
I did not keep up with Delfino Shine's progress, so
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I unfortunately don't know Jeff's progress, but I'm pretty sure Romado is grabbing his 5th Delfino Shine.
Bugs. Oh yeah, because he unlocked Gelato with Beach Shine and Rico rushed, so that's it has to be 5 already. At least 5.
Yeah, he can grab the Delfino Rocket and do Lighthouse with the rocket.
Yeah, 9 Delfino Shines goes to Rimato for sure. 3 Hundos goes to Jeff though. But that's still only 11.
Yeah, Jeff has 3 hiddens, but has access to many more. Oh, Jeff is not even caring about the
oh, for sure now. You see Delfino Rocket, you're like, man, I'm rushing this Hundo. Which makes sense, but Romato's not interested somehow.
Yeah, Romato's identified his lead pretty well and is playing it as safe as possible. Honestly, it almost feels like a little too safe, little too set up, and not just securing the goals that you have a lead to.
There goes the Hundo, but it's too late. Unless Jeff delays this. You cannot delay this for long, if you try at all.
Yeah, like seeing Delfino Rocket, I think you need to click this immediately.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, Jeff does it. 10 to 10. Delfino Shines probably is Rumato. Yeah, I mean, Jeff cannot get the 13th goal right now. Unless he goes for mini bosses.
Yeah, Jeff has done Pinna 2. He needs to do 3 shines in Pinna 3, episode 4, and episode 5, and then Bianco 1, and suddenly he steals away 4 mini bosses. He unfortunately also needs 5 hiddens somehow, and Romado is at 4 hiddens, and has a 5th one readily open. He has 2 of them open even. So that's going to be kind of tough. But Romado still has to juggle around some other stuff.
He even has 3 hiddens opens, I think. Bianco 3, Rico 2, Rico 4, right? Oh, he did Rico 2 already.
Yeah.
Did he do Rico 2 for 3 hiddens? No, he did both Gelato? No, okay, no, he did Rico 2. Okay, so he has 2 open, my bad.
But also, I forgot, if Jeff wins 4 mini bosses, he has done Pinna 5. Romado also has done Pinna 5 then. Pinna Shadow Mario is also not as safe anymore. So
actually,
I think Jeff just has to completely ignore any blues, not bleed any time, and there could be a definite chance if Romado does. It would be a tough task though. Still from this position.
It's possible. Jeff has to win 4 mini bosses somehow, and he can come back. But Ramato is already done with 9 Dynamo Shines very soon.
Yeah, I think he has at 7. And the last 2 Dynamo Shines will not be as slow. Or he might be already at 8. He's Z-menued, and I don't think I've seen the exact
Same.
number, unfortunately.
I did not pay attention.
Paying attention to details is very difficult sometimes.
You cannot anticipate the menus. It always catches you off guard.
That's true, that's true. Okay, this seems to be his 8th. I guess this makes sense because he grabbed
this is
the
9,
bigger
right?
rocket. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
He grabbed the rocket now, so probably did like a shine that's nearby and then started the 100s, pivoted into something else. Grabbed a
I
shine,
think-
then did Pachinko, all of this.
I think Ramato cannot lose this. Even if he goes for 5 hiddens now, he's gonna win to pin a Shadow Mario and mini boss his race.
Where is he going?
I actually don't know.
Oh,
is that
for
the
mini
mini
boss?
boss play?
Wait, he's forgetting about Bianco 1.
There's ain't no way you forget about that.
Bianco 1 is better than Pianta 3 and 4.
And that's
be
why
fair.
he did not go to Bianco 1 for 2 from 7 maybe?
Oh. Or was there a rule change that we just like conveniently didn't hear about?
I actually have no idea now, I'm questioning myself. Was Bianco 1 removed and like one other shrine added? Nah, there's no way. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, but-
I don't know.
But unfortunately for Jeff, I think even with the unoptimal choice of the 4 mini bosses from Ramato, I think Jeff doesn't have enough time because he needs to do Pena 5 and Bianco 1 still in order to win
Yeah.
this. He
Yeah.
could though. Like the issue is he could just continue in Pinna, grab Pinna Shadow Mario, and
And then race to 5 hiddens? And delay
Yeah, but-
Pina Shadow Mario? Nah, no way.
but he's also behind to 5 hiddens by a full hidden. That's
Yeah.
kind of the issue that he runs into.
Jeff had to.
Ah,
Maybe the last chance for Jeff was to do EYG.
yeah. Unfortunately. Oh, yeah. This would have been the win con actually. You're right. You're right.
This would have given the lead to at least 1 shine. I mean, yeah, this would have saved one shine basically.
Mm.
And this was necessary for 5 hiddens, but... And then it's like a 50-50 which goals Ramato picks first anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. But okay, honestly, if Jeff somehow did like EYG, he would have had a full shine, or like a full shine lead to Pinna Shadow Mario from this point on. And that is like a Pinna 6 is pretty slow. He could have had enough time to make up for the
1 hidden.
lack of hidden.
Yeah.
So, because Ramato forgot that Bianco Shine is indeed a mini boss shine.
There was a chance, yeah.
Yeah, there was a chance for Jeff to punish Ramato's very
Does
safe
Ramato
play.
not count? Oh, wait, no, wait. Where is he going to Bianco? Oh,
Hidden.
the hidden, sorry. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
That's the hidden. Now I'm crazy. I was like, is he going to Bianco 1? Oh, yeah. I didn't see he clicked for mini bosses, sorry.
Yeah.
So now this is Bianco 3 hidden. I guess it's the fastest one available, yeah. Don't even know. You have... I don't know.
I think Rico
Probably.
4 is not, like maybe faster, but the extra travel time might make it Bianco favored. It doesn't really matter that much, I think,
No.
at this point. Also, unfortunately, if like in the case where Jeff had done EYG, this would have still been winning for Ramato because he opted not to go for Pinna Shadow Mario after all.
Indeed.
But this ended up being still very close regardless, right?
Of course. This was close until the end.
Yeah, Jeff will be at like 10, but that leads to the remaining two, so like a 13, 12 sort of.
Yep. GG.
GG, GG.
A 1 hour and 2 minutes match. Damn.
Hmm.
This is how you know this was close.
Yeah, between like top players like them, matches like a long match is over an hour for sure.
Yo,
Yo.
GG's.
Yep. GG.
GG, GG.
I actually felt like that was a much better match. So
Okay.
Definitely.
Well, so great. Ah,
that was
Romano?
yeah.
Okay. Like, we need to get it out of the way first.
Yeah.
Name every mini boss shrine that exists in the game.
Pina 4, Pina 5, Pianta 1, Pianta 4, and then there is like the Gelato 2, but I'm pretty sure I have 4, but not 5.
Yes, yes,
Is
yes.
there a mystery one?
You might have forgotten that Bianco 1 is a mini boss. A mini boss
Oh,
shrine.
oh yeah, that would have affected my route like so much. It's like it's part of 2 from 7.
Yeah, I was so
That goal
confused
is
about
so
that.
bad. That goal is so bad. Please remove it already. Yeah, it's the goal's fault, not mine.
All right, all right. Um. Okay, I like initial thoughts from you guys now for like the overall match.
I feel like Jeff just did like something I completely wasn't expecting. So like my round probably looked like really weird. Like this guy's ignoring bluebirds, he's ignoring enemies. But the thought process for me was like Jeff is gonna like ignore the 6 from Rico and just get like enemies, bluebirds, and then try to still beat me to Pina. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get sniped to that. I'm gonna avoid going to Gelato, get the beach shine, and get the lead to Pina. And like I lose those 2 goals, but then I get like the bosses and the 9 episodes instead, and the Pina lead. But then he just did something completely different. So I feel like my route wasn't as good against that.
I thought you were gonna do so. I wasn't expecting you to start 6 Rico, like at least the same way that I guess. Did you do the 6 episodes? I'm guessing, or did you do
Yeah,
hiddens? Okay.
yeah, episode.
I wasn't expecting because I was expecting you to want to like do the either like a 3 hiddens play into Gelato, like with the 2 hiddens 1 level, or not that it was a goal, but you know what I mean. Like do the 2 hiddens and then get like or get like the bluebird and like the enemies. I thought you were gonna be more attracted to all the goodies and then like you're ahead to bluebirds. And so I started 6 Rico as well, and since I'm
Oh
obviously bad
wow.
at the game, I like was like 30. I don't know about 30 seconds, but like maybe a shine spawn and Rico's. I don't even know about that. It might have been like 7th coin. It was like 20 seconds probably.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also
That's
like really
that's
struggled to get to Rico. Like I did the long way shot on Mario. I couldn't do DeLorean, so. But I also wasn't expecting you to do the
yeah,
six
yeah.
episodes, so I was like, it's okay. I'll just catch up the slack. So when you clicked 6 Rico, I kind of just I thought I kind of needed to do something a little drastic, so I just did 9 episodes with like Bianco 2, Bianco 3, and I got the enemy in Bianco 3, and then I went back to Rico 7 for the 9th episode, and then I got the 4 enemies in Rico 7 with like the turbo. I felt pretty good about my early. I still think I did like decent in this game. Like the problem, I think I was still pretty competitive in the late game. I was just like one shine behind in like too many things. I was trying to
Hmm.
like really build up as much as I could to set up for as much as possible. And I think I did mostly okay. So I think the thing that really took me out of the game was losing 2 from 7. Um, that was like pretty hard to come back from. That was like 30 seconds probably. And it's entirely because I did hundreds with my 2 from 7. I
yeah,
thought you were, I didn't think you would want Bianco. Like I just thought it didn't work with your route. And I thought
yeah.
after I
It
clicked
was.
Bianco 20, so I just really wasn't expecting you to do 2 from 7, and I got kind of greedy with it.
Yeah, I did feel kind of like silly since I think it was because I felt like I was in a worse position than I was. So while I
Yeah.
was doing the Bianca 2 shine and like routing, I was like, oh, I'm like ahead to every goal. Maybe I didn't need this. But like in the moment, I was like, okay, I need 2 from 7. This is like the one
Yeah, that's
neutral goal that Jeff is probably like tied or ahead to. So like, I should
I got
probably like take this.
I probably got too greedy with it in retrospect. 'Cause I was just like, but I also you clicked 100 at that point too, and I was like, I really felt like I needed to set up for the rest of the board, and I thought I could afford to route in hundreds, and I mean to be fair, I almost could. Like I was like, I was in the last
Yeah.
like row of coins and Noki hundreds when you clicked it, I think. So it's like it
Ah.
wasn't that far off, but it was just a little bit of a miscalculation, I guess.
Yeah, but I do like your route. Like the backup
Yeah,
was like really good. It threw me off a card like so hard. I was just like, how did he get these goals? Like, did I just like forget how to play the game, or
yeah.
what? Did
You
I
Yeah.
miss
didn't
like
do
some
you didn't do
option?
honey skip, Ramato. You didn't do honey skip. That's
Yeah,
how.
yeah, that. Yeah, it's it need to go for that at top level. But now it was like at that point I was just like, yeah, there is no way he's in Pina. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'm going back to Bluebirds, and I guess Hiddens is like the next thing. But then I still didn't want to like, in case I was wrong, I still wanted to get like the Yoshis. Like I don't want to like leave
Yeah.
all of Pina up, and it did like scare you out of going to Pina probably. So that was good.
Kind of in
But
late game, I mean, I tried to set it up like as much as I could. I was just the thing is like I was just one shine behind in like too many things. Like I was only
yeah,
at 3 hiddens, and I knew like you click 3 hiddens before Noki, but I obviously knew you would have gotten Goldbird unless you threw. So I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you have 4 hiddens. I'm one shine behind in that. I was, I guess, too many bosses behind allegedly, but whatever. In my mind, I was only one.
yeah,
And then Pinna lead, I was just like a little bit behind. I think I still was like pretty competitive in the late game. Like I feel pretty good about this match. It wasn't like my best, but I think I set up for enough stuff, and I kind of just rolled too many wrong sides of the die, I guess. That's how
yeah,
I see it.
yeah. It did feel really close to me, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and
I thought I was behind, and then like once I got 2 from 7, then I was like, okay, maybe I'm
yeah,
ahead,
that
maybe
was
I'm
the
ahead.
turning point. For
Uh,
like once you got 2 from 7, I was like, okay, it's probably over. I assume you don't have 80 blues progress. Is my guess.
now I have like 16, so I was like kind of considering
Okay.
like should I go for 80 while he does like the hidden Stampede Shadow Mario, but no,
No,
I just thought the hidden was like pretty safe, like he
yeah,
hadn't like
yeah.
shown any, and so like I thought it was pretty likely it was safe.
I had 3. I mean, I could have made the difference, and I guess in retrospect, I should have somewhere. But the problem is, like, then I would have been behind in Pin a Shadow Mario race. So it was kind of like once those 3 goals were all within a shine for me, it was like kind of impossible to catch up in there. But
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, I don't feel bad about that. Like I said, I think 2 from 7 was like if I get that, like we're still in a very competitive end game.
Yeah. So was Gelato Hundreds like one of your three, or
No,
yeah? I was like kind of hoping that I like delayed it like a minute. So I was hoping that you like go there next after
no,
Bianca 20, and then I like snipe it so you are at like 30 coins and like don't want to finish it out. So that was my hope, but
Bianca
guess not.
20 was like an 8 minute delay or something. It was a pretty long
Oh
delay.
wow.
I don't know about 8 minutes, but it
Yeah.
was like at least 6 to 8
Yeah,
minutes.
as soon as you click like Gelato 15, I was
Actually, I
like,
can
okay,
see.
I can't contest blues, but I did, that was like the point that I was like kind of like, oh, I'm in big trouble here. Like Jeff has like all the blues, that's like 5 goals, but I
I was
guess I
trying to
also have some setup.
I was trying to space it out so that way you'd think I'm like 5 blues away from like 80 or something. The whole game, but yeah. So it actually was like an 8 minute delay because like, my 50th blue was my 20th Bianco blue. And looking at the times in the card, it was like yeah, about 8 minutes, a little under or a little over. No wait, 6 minutes. I can't do math. Sorry. No wait, it is 8 minutes. I was looking at turbos. Okay, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Who cares? um, 15 Delfino. I don't think that might have been a small delay. Can't remember. But yeah, I don't feel too bad about this one. I feel better. I'd rather have this than like whatever that first card was. Not that.
This was epic.
Yeah. So
The
I'm
one in
fine.
a all time game for sure.
Yeah. That was just like okay. If we're submitting this to a marathon, that's
I was just
depressing.
watching a mirror.
Dude,
Jeff and Rimato to the left.
I wasn't even
To the
tilted.
second. To the second. I'm not even kidding.
I wasn't even tilted. I was just sad that like we were recording a marathon submission and it was just gonna be butt.
Of course.
Whatever that was, yeah.
just
Yeah.
I was so tilted by the honey skip. Like it's like okay, I give up the 17 and blues, and then I just like fail honey skip twice and lose the game. Like, oh, there goes my route.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it almost cost me. So it could have like been a disaster the other way too.
If I miss twice honey skip against Jeff or Rumato, I'm like, it's Joel. Go
Yeah,
next.
Yeah.
especially
Yeah, and
me.
it's
in
like I
competitive.
practiced it like before since I've been missing it a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna practice it for this, and then I was getting it in practice, but I think I just didn't like hover enough. And then for this, I was just like, okay, I'll just tank the hit. I'm not gonna try this again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's.
I will
GG.
be off, but if you want to end on something, don't hesitate.
Yeah, we're gonna be posting the announcement right after this, and we'll start the new channel. And if anyone wants to do a marathon match for the ones we're gonna list, get in touch with your local restreamers and commentators, and yeah, check out the announcements, and you can read all about it. GG's. Thanks everyone for the extra half hour of your time.
Don't worry, don't worry.